Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are going on a delicious journey deep into a meal that you just have to try if you're ever in Nagasaki, Japan. We are talking about the crispiest, juiciest, most perfect tonkatsu you can imagine. And lucky for us, we've got a local guide to lead the way to a legendary restaurant called Bunjiro. You know what? Let's just start with the final verdict, because honestly, it's just that good. Our guide, Noguchi-san, does not mess around. He says it's all about incredible tonkatsu and a fried shrimp so big it's a star in its own right. So let's find out what makes this meal so unforgettable. So who's taking us on this food adventure? Meet NoguTube Noguchi Takeshi. He's a fantastic YouTuber based right in Nagasaki and a top-level Google local guide. He is all about sharing the best food his city has to offer, so believe me, when he says a place is a must-visit, you know it is the real deal. Okay, so where are we headed? Well, this isn't just any old tonkatsu joint. We're going to Bunjiro. And for locals like Noguchi-san, it's not just about, oh, I want some tonkatsu. No, it's about specifically craving Bunjiro. It's a true destination. All right, here's the lowdown before you go. Bunjiro is an Asahimachi right in Nagasaki City. Now, this place is absolutely beloved, which means it is always buzzing with people. The biggest pro tip I can give you is that it gets packed. Seriously. So you're going to want to plan ahead. Either show up a little early or try to swing by outside of that peak lunch rush. Okay, so we've made it inside. What's the game plan? First things first, let's crack open this menu and figure out the absolute best deal on the table, the amazing weekday and Saturday lunch special. The lunch menu is nice and simple. You've got a couple of options for the loin katsu, but the real showstopper, according to Nogi-san, is right there at the bottom. That 120-gram loin katsu combo for 1580 yen. And trust me, that price is only the beginning of the story. And here is what makes this such an incredible value. With any of the lunch sets, and this actually goes for their regular menu too, you get unlimited free refills on your rice, that delicious shredded cabbage, and the miso soup. It's just an amazing deal that pretty much guarantees you'll leave very, very happy and full. Right, let's zoom in on this ultimate lunch set, because according to our guide, this isn't just another item on the menu. Oh no, this is the reason you go to Bunjiro for lunch. All right, there's that number again, 1580 yen. I want you to remember that because what you're about to see you get for that price is just fantastic. So for that price, you get the perfectly juicy 120-gram tonkatsu, one absolutely massive fried shrimp that comes with its own special tartar sauce, and of course, all the rice, cabbage, and miso soup your heart desires. It's the perfect combination of their two most famous dishes. What a deal! But okay, what does it actually taste like? Well, Noguchi-san keeps it simple. The meat is unbelievably soft and juicy. He just raves about it. He says it's perfectly crispy on the outside, unbelievably tender on the inside. He literally just says, this is the best. You can feel how excited he is. But, you know, a great meal at Bunjiro isn't just about ordering the right thing. It's also about preparing it the right way. So let's get into the fun part. How to customize your meal just like a local pro. First up is the all-important tonkatsu sauce. You get this little bowl with fresh sesame seeds and you start by grinding them up yourself. It smells so good. Then you mix in both the sweet and the spicy tonkatsu sauces. Noguchi-san calls this his double sauce, and it's his go-to move for that perfectly customized flavor. And you can't forget about that mountain of cabbage. You've got two choices for the dressing, a classic, rich and nutty sesame dressing, or a lighter, savory salt-based one. Can't decide which one to go for? Well, you don't have to. The real pro move our guide says is to use both. Just mix them together and get the best of both worlds. All right, we've got one last super important tip for you. This is the one that really separates the first-timers from the regulars. It's a super simple little trick, but trust me, it makes a huge difference. And here it is. While that custom double sauce is amazing, Noguchi-san says you absolutely have to try a piece of the tonkatsu with just a little sprinkle of salt. That's it. It brings out the natural sweetness and the incredible juiciness of the pork in a totally new way. He says it's super recommended. So, after all that, the perfect combo meal, the endless refills, the custom sauces, the salt tip, what's the final word from our Nagasaki expert? His verdict is as clear as it gets. Seriously delicious. He insists that if you ever find yourself in Nagasaki, you owe it to your taste buds to seek out Bunjiro. It's not really a recommendation, it's more like a loving command for anyone who loves great food. And, he's not the only one who feels that way. Noguchi-san mentions that Bunjiro has gotten more and more popular with visitors from all over the world. It just goes to show you, truly delicious food speaks every language. And there you have it, a meal that's both a treasured local secret and a global sensation. I guess the only question left is, when you finally make it to Nagasaki, are you going to go for that ultimate combo, or are you going to create your own perfect meal at Bunjiro?